Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I found a chart of how much of every metal that we use in our industries and our technology we mine each year, and to show how overvalued gold is and how much we produce of gold, it helps to look at it relative to other metals. Gold is right here. We mine about 3,300 tons of gold every year. But rhenium, which is considerably cheaper than gold, we only mine 49 tons. And even some of the so-called industrial metals, we mine considerably less than we think, right? Right here we have beryllium at 250 tons. Mercury, which I wish there was a way to say a safe way to accumulate some of it. We mine less mercury than gold each year. I'm thinking of buying a antique thermometer or barometer of mercury. Then I'll have an antique piece and some mercury. Obviously, my favorite bismuth. We only mine 3,700 tons. Not only that, but bismuth has been mined for a lot shorter period of time than gold. Uranium at 53,000. Gallium, which is a little bit messy to store. That's the only thing. I've seen videos on YouTube of how to make gallium crystals, but I want to be able to keep my crystals after I make them. Maybe one day when I move to Mars, I'll start making art out of gallium instead of bismuth. Indium, which I have some of is 851 tons. It's about half the price of silver as we speak right now. The platinum group metals, obviously, like platinum and palladium. Palladium's once again a good buy, in my opinion. If you adjust for one of my favorite ways to look at the price of the precious metals is to adjust based on the supply of currency we have in our system. If you do that, right now, palladium is at an all-time low relative to the M2 money supply. We got tantalum, which we mine about as much as silver, but it's going for a fraction of the price, right? One thing I love about tantalum is that you can anodize it. It will change colors, and you could design patterns on sheets of tantalum. I usually buy them in 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 1 millimeter sheets. Tin's also, well, right now it's considerably high relative to bismuth, at least, right? But relative to the other precious metals, it has a long way to go, and we only mine 305,000 tons every year. So you can see that gold is very overbought relative to all the other metals. What's really funny is that part of the reason gold is so overbought is that the Chinese central bank is busy buying it to diversify its way out of the dollar. But what is China giving up in order to buy most of its gold? A lot of these other elements. And so, in essence, what they're doing, what China is doing, is they got a lot of semiconductors, they've got a lot of solar panels, they've got a lot of nuclear energy in their backyard. They're digging it up for all of us, and they're trading it for a shiny yellow rock that they have to then hire people to keep safe. Right? That's the funniest part of it all.